Hi everyone, Sonia here, and you're watching Pouring with Sonia. And I'm going to try a negative space where I load up my tool and then swipe it. I tried one yesterday. It was not very successful, but it's drying okay. It's better than I thought. I guess I will show you. Oops. So here is yesterday's result. And I had some thoughts about how I could be more successful with this. Or at least, I don't know if I'll be more successful at all because I'm trying to learn how to load up your tool. But I had a different thought. So I think what I'm going to do, I just have a piece of plastic here. I'm going to lay down 2 cell activators, a black and a blue, or an aqua. Black and an aqua, and I'm going to lay them just side by side, like so. I might even put, I don't know if this is going to come into play or not, but I might even put a little bit of black on the outside of this one. Okay, so there's some cell activator. And then I thought, because I think I was just getting too much paint on my tool. So these negative space swipes don't take a lot of paint. So I'm going to take my colors here. I've got a Nickel Azo Gold. I like my consistency a little bit thick so it's a mound on a mound before it drops. This is the Shelley Technique pouring medium. And so now I'm going to lay this down also here. Okay. So, and if I'm just going by how much I might drizzle all the way down, that's what I'm trying to put down here. And now I have my black orchid that I mixed with a little bit of permanent violet dark. I love those 2 colors next to one another. So I'm just going to put a little bit there. And now I have some leftover Payne's Gray. Yesterday I used some Constellation Piggy. But I like this Payne's Gray. I mixed it up a couple days ago, and I don't have it in a great airtight container, so I want to use it. And I feel like this blue next to the black orchid will look nice, and next to the Azo Gold. So that's what I'm going to do. Okay, I got my colors down. I'm going to kind of move my stuff out of the way here, and then move my little sheet down here off to the side. But I just wanted to show you what I was setting up. That's all. I have no idea. I haven't taken this for a test drive. We're doing it live together. So I'm going to put that off to the side over here. And now I'm going to pour my pillow. And so what I thought I would do this time to try and keep me from getting too much on my tool is dip the cell activator first and then dip it into the colors and then swipe it. And we'll see what happens. I do not know. So here we go. Also, I think what I've been noticing is I start up too high. Like, oh, let's get that out. Okay. If I start swiping here and go down to here, I'm going to lose both ends. So maybe what I'll do is start down here, swipe a smaller amount, and then tilt it down a little bit. I don't know. And then spin it. I have no idea. So I'm going to take my big swiping tool, which I blamed yesterday, but I think it just had too much on it. And first I'm going to dip it in my blue and black aqua cell activator, then dip it in my colors, and then swipe it, and we'll see what happens. So here's my cell activator. And here are some of my colors. I don't feel like I got much of the blue at all, so let's just go back in and get a little bit of blue. Okay, so let's see. Don't know why I needed to do that, but okay. Let's just stop for a minute, take a look. I did get some of my Payne's Gray, I got some of my Black Orchid, and I got some of my Nickel Azo, so that's a little exciting. I don't have much of the Aqua Blue Cell Activator. That didn't show up anywhere. It's mostly just the black that did. Okay, so that was me loading that tool up. But what I think I'm going to do now is maybe just go in for a little bit of interest here and there. I'm going to do the same thing where I dip my tool in the cell activator, then dip it in the colors, and let's see what happens. Because I want to kind of come across here and bring it down this way. There's some of my Aqua Cell Activator that came out. I'm going to do that again. So I've loaded up my tool. Oops, there's a lot there on the top. And I'm going to come in, probably go right along here. I'm probably going to lose a lot of that, and I just think I want to come maybe along the side a little bit. I like all of this detail, so I don't want to mess with it. I don't really like any of this, so again with the cell activator. And colors. And I think I'm just going to stop there. Other than maybe I know all of this is probably going to come off anyway, so I want to try and, oops, I don't want to go back over that. I want to try and bring it up a little. Right here. Oops. All of my good Nickel Azo color I put on top of my tool. Oh wow, it's done for. Like so. So I think I'm going to lose a lot of this off the bottom. I may not. Okay, let's see what happens. I am going to pull this out a little bit towards the edges. Get even that little bit of aqua that I got in here pretty much faded, but I got a little bit of aqua and a little bit of aqua. The rest of it looks pretty black. Let's just start with a little spin here. And take a look. I don't really like it. I'm not real happy with that, so I'm going to stop right now. I'm just kind of, And then maybe even in that less interesting area, just try and grab a little bit. I like the way that's going though. And then maybe do something just to add a little bit of design down here too. Let me think about this. I don't want it to be too close to it, although that would look kind of cool. Let's see. Okay. Let's stop there and do a little more spinning. So it's spun off everywhere except this corner. Help that along there. So let's just help that over the edge, and honestly, let's just kind of try and help this a little bit. I can't really pick it up off where I dripped from because this is old. It's got a bunch of old paint in there too. So what I might just do is honestly stop right there, but grab a tiny bit off of like my stick. Grab a stick real quick. Unfortunately, my Nickel Azo is just getting really, when it spreads out, I'm just going to drizzle a little bit of my pillow along here. And just kind of cover that corner. Little air bubble there. Okay, here we go. And that'll level out a little bit better. Hopefully. Okay. So my Nickel Azo is just getting really yellow instead of this kind of fun orange that I got here and here. But I got a little glimpses. I really want it to stay much stronger. So on the next one, I will do puddles and we'll see what happens. I will bring you down for a close-up. So I feel like loading up your tool definitely is harder to know how much paint and how to get it onto your tool in the correct ratios or order or whatever. It's easier to just lay it down and then swipe. But I'll show you a close-up of this guy. Okay, so here we are at the top. Kind of a fun little, I always end up with like dragon type looking things, but I like that I added the little swirls. They're kind of fun because it's just adding to the motion, and there's a lot of fun motion in this one. So I got some nice, I'm wanting the Nickel Azo Gold to be the star of the show, and it's really not. It's just fading really light in here. And then where I did some extra swipes, I got a little bit of the dark stuff. I like it next to that aqua cell activator though. That's kind of cool. And down here, it's not too particularly exciting with cells or lacing or anything, but kind of adds to the, I don't know. It's not bad. It's not great, but it's not bad. So there you have it. I'm going to have to really practice with the whole loading up my tool. I'm not that good at it, but I'm going to keep trying different things until I can master that one. But I'm not going to waste more time on this technique. I'm going to try and pour a puddle in my next one and then swipe negative space through it. And we'll see how that goes, what kind of a result I get. So I've now tried laying my paint down and then swiping through it. I've twice now tried loading up my tool. I don't feel like I'm getting the results I want with that, but I think I just need to keep practicing. I think this color combination could be great if I just could get that Nickel Azo to stay a little bit more prevalent and not fade to this light. Which, I mean, the light color is not terrible, but it's not, I want like that, you know? And I don't really have that in very many places. So anyways, there she is. I hope you've enjoyed watching this. If so, please give it a thumbs up. And we'll just keep experimenting with these until I come up with something kind of decent. But until then, have fun painting, everyone. Bye.